Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Good evening. Good to hear that. Welcome to our Facebook Live session. Hi, this is H.M. Mashir Rahman, Chief Executive Officer of International Admission Service. Many of you already know me, who has already visited our office, and some of our students already meet with me in different education fair and seminar. So today, Facebook Live session, I have a wonderful guest from all the way around from the Canada, and he will be giving us a lot of information that why students should consider Canada as of their future study destination. Besides that, we'll be talking about like what other opportunity that the student will be having during their study period, and the other opportunity will be waiting after completing their education in Canada. Besides, we'll be talking about a lot about the Toronto School of Management, why students should consider Toronto School of Management, because there is a lot of college, university, and institutions. So guys, I'll be humbly request to join our Facebook Live session and mention your friends who is dreaming to study in Canada for a long while. Might be they cannot reach on their destination. So I'll be introducing my guest. So before I moving to my guest, I'll be talk some of our native language, because there's a lot of family members and the oldest people are always engaging our Facebook Live session. So it's quite convenient for them. প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আশা করছি আপনারা সবাই ভালো আছেন। এই মুহূর্তে যে যেখানে বসে আমাদের এই ফেসবুক লাইভ সেশন দেখছেন, সবাইকে জানাচ্ছি অভিনন্দন এবং শুভেচ্ছা। আর আজকে আমরা বেশ কিছু গুরুত্বপূর্ণ বিষয় নিয়ে কথা বলবো। ইতিমধ্যে আপনারা যে সকলেই জেনে গিয়েছেন যে ইন্টারন্যাশনাল অ্যাডমিশন সার্ভিস বাংলাদেশের মেধাবী শিক্ষার্থীদেরকে পৃথিবীর বিভিন্ন কান্ট্রিতে উচ্চশিক্ষার যাওয়ার ব্যাপারে হেল্প করে আসছে। ঠিক তারই ধারাবাহিকতায় আজকে আমরা ক্যানাডার ওয়ান অফ দ্য টপ র্যাঙ্কড কলেজ নিয়ে আমরা কথা বলবো। আর আজকে আমার সাথে রয়েছেন director. So he will give us a lot of information. It's all about higher studies in Canada, why you should consider the Toronto School of Management, what other opportunity will be during on your study period in Canada, এবং কি করে আপনারা খুব সহজেই স্কলারশিপের মাধ্যমে কানাডাতে পৌঁছাতে পারেন, because there is a lot of scholarship opportunities is offered by this Toronto School of Management at this situation due to the COVID-19. So I'm welcoming to the Brian. Hello, good evening. How are you? Welcome on board.
Hi, everybody. Greetings from Toronto. And first of all, I would like to thank International Admission Service for giving me the opportunity to come and join you and give you more information about Toronto School Management. Mr. Mashur Rahman, thank you so much for your introduction. As he rightly mentioned, my name is Brian, and I'm the Director of Student Recruitment at Toronto School of Management. And I'm here today to provide you more information about Toronto School of Management and in regards about Canada as well as a destination for international students. I will start with Canada, and then I'll give you more information regarding Toronto School of Management and the program and why you should consider applying to study with us. So Canada, as you know, is one of the best destination for international students currently. It gives various perspectives to students once they arrive. It's very diverse country, very welcoming, and we have a very vibrant community in Toronto, which is known as the cosmopolitan hub of Canada, where there are various opportunities, a lot of international companies, including Microsoft, Google, and banking sector is very promising as well. So we have a lot of opportunities in Toronto currently with the fast, growing economy. I know the COVID-19 has impacted for a couple of months, but now we're looking at brighter, future because we're getting ready. After a couple of months of being locked down, we were isolated, but now the government is announcing that we're getting ready to go back. Businesses are going to go back to normal. With, of course, some policies in terms of, social distancing, but there are a lot of support. What is very interesting to see when you're considering to study abroad, that Canada is very supporting towards international students. Not to mention that they gave support also to the international students during the COVID-19 situation, which many
Yes.
countries didn't provide. So that's something which is very important to mention. That
Yes.
Canada was first to mention that international students who lost their job or who are not able to work because they have to stay at home, they were given support and benefit as well as the Canadian citizens. So there was no difference between students, workers, and Canadian citizens. So this is something that you need to be mindful when you're making a decision where to study. And also, you know, after completion of your studies, there are different routes for you to apply for immigration, to stay here. And it's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward. If you follow all the process, all the rules and the guidance as per the immigration policy, you can definitely look at opportunities to settle down and even have a job right away after your studies. So what I'm going to say to you about Toronto School of Management is Toronto School of Management is a private career college focusing on diploma, post-secondary studies in business.
So before moving to the courses and the colleges, Brian, I love to add few more things, you know.
Of course.
Yes, thank you so much. So প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আপনারা নিশ্চয়ই সকলেই জেনে গেলেন from the Brian that the why we should consider Canada as of their future study destination. So I love to add few more comments besides the Brian opinion. Because the Canada provide the quality education with international recognition within a very affordable tuition fees. Besides this, it's one of the safe learning environment around the world because there's a lot of country, but Canada could be the one of the safest place because from Bangladesh to Canada, it takes around 24 hours journey by on air. So definitely the parents, friends, those people are from the back home country. They always think for the, oh my God, either the Canada is the safest country or not. But I must say, I believe that the Brian would be agree that that is one of the safest country in this beautiful world. Yes, and yes, please, Brian.
That's right. You touched on a very good point. It's also very safe. You know, you can go out anytime in Canada. It's very, you know, very safe for you to and students work, you know, during their studies, part-time during the weekend, anytime. You know, it's very, very safe in destination for you to consider.
Yes. And moreover, I love to attend to one more thing is that Canada is one of the most warm and welcoming country on the world because they always invite the student from the more than 180 countries around the world to go Canada, to explore Canada and being educated in Canada and to settle in Canada after completing their education. So considering those all the fact, I believe that the Canada makes this the perfect destination for every single international individuals, students. And the good news is there, due to the COVID-19 situation, though, students are going for their further study in the US or the other priority destination, but none of the country showing their interest to the international students. But where is the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, he shows this a lot of interest for every single international students, and they are supporting them financially. Brian, just to let you know that a lot of our students, they're having the 500 Canadian dollar every week. Can you imagine? And in a month, they're having 2,000 Canadian dollar. It's quite a lot of support by the Canadian government. So none of the countries offering this kind of support.
No countries, no destination is offering it. That's why I'm saying that Canada is the best destination for international students nowadays. And we have proven, the Prime Minister has been very, you know, grateful to, I mean, been very, you know, good to give the students the support that they need during this time. And that's why we really appreciate institutions as well.
Right. Thank you so much, Brian, for your kind information. So, প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আপনারা কিন্তু জেনে গেলেন যে why students should consider Canada as of their future study destination. So, আপনারা যারা এই মুহূর্তে যেখানে বসে আমাদের এই ফেসবুক লাইভ সেশন দেখছেন, সবাইকে আবার ওয়েলকামিং জানাচ্ছি আমাদের এই ফেসবুক লাইভ সেশন এবং রিকোয়েস্ট করছি যে প্লিজ এই ভিডিওটি একটু শেয়ার করে দিন, তাতে করে হয়তো আপনার নিকটবর্তী কোনো আত্মীয়-স্বজন, বন্ধু-বান্ধব, রিলেটিভ এই ভিডিও সেশন থেকে অনেক গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ইনফরমেশন কিন্তু পেতেই পারে। এবং মেনশন করুন আপনার সেই বন্ধু-বান্ধবকে যারা দীর্ঘদিন ধরে চেষ্টা করেছে কানাডাতে যাওয়ার জন্য, হয়তোবা ভেরি আনফরচুনেটলি নানাবিধ জটিলতার কারণে তারা হয়তোবা তাদের ডেস্টিনেশনে পৌঁছাইতে পারেননি। আমরা দেখেছি যেহেতু ইন্টারন্যাশনাল অ্যাডমিশন সার্ভিস আমরা অনেক বছর ধরে পৃথিবীর বিভিন্ন কান্ট্রিতে স্টুডেন্ট রিক্রুটমেন্টের কাজটি অত্যন্ত দক্ষতার সহিত করে আসছি। As of our previous experience, how do you found Bangladeshi students? They are very brilliant. They had a very good academic record. They have a good IELTS score, but very unfortunately, they have the lack of information. শুধুমাত্র ইনফরমেশন গ্যাপের কারণে আমাদের দেশের স্টুডেন্টরা কিন্তু তারা তাদের কাঙ্ক্ষিত লক্ষ্যে পৌঁছাতে পারেনি। আর আপনারা যদি এই ভিডিওটি যদি নিজ ওয়ালে যদি শেয়ার করে দেন, তাতে করে আমাদের জন্য যে সুবিধাটা হবে, আপনার একটি শেয়ার হয়তো আপনার ফেসবুকে লিস্টে থাকা বন্ধু বান্ধব আত্মীয় স্বজন সকলে কিন্তু এই লাইভ সেশন থেকে তারা অনেক গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ইনফরমেশন কিন্তু পেতে পারেন। সো আমি আপনাদের সকলকে রিকোয়েস্ট করছি, প্লিজ শেয়ার দ্য ভিডিও as much as you want and ask your question as much as you want. So me and Mr. Brian will give us all the question answer here as you need. So Brian, if I ask you, could you please tell me something about like what the location of the college, please? Why is the location?
Yes,
Which province is there, and why this province is very interesting?
of course, of course. Toronto School of Management is located in downtown Toronto, and a very, very nice building, which I will call a state-of-art facility, where we have, all the support and resources available to students. It's 5 minutes walk from the subway station, which is
Okay.
very easy accessible, and the commute is very easy in Toronto. The commute system and the transportation system, irrespective of
Yes.
where you live, outside or inside Toronto, you can easily
Yes.
access the campus, and that's what makes it easier. And also, many of our students, and I'm going to cover it as well about our co-op, which is known as
Yes.
internship, that we offer in
Yes.
our studies. They work very close to the campus because there are many companies, many our co-op partners are around the campus, so they can find jobs easily. And after they study in the afternoon, they go to work, or sometimes they work in the morning and they come and study in the afternoon. We give flexible schedule, morning, afternoon, evening, for our students,
Okay.
so that they can
That's great.
easily. Yes. We provide very much flexibility for our students. And I want to mention about Toronto School of Management. We have over 80 nationalities, because you were mentioning how Canada is very welcoming and very diverse. We have over 80 nationalities, including our Bangladeshi students. If you go on our
Yes.
YouTube page, you will see testimonials from our lovely and happy students
Yes.
in Bangladesh. We have a
Yes.
very diverse community, and everybody feel welcome. And sometimes we celebrate different cultural event between our students. We share, from each nationality, they share the different cultural events that they have. So it's very nice. I mean, for international student exposure and experience and engagement, we provide all the facilities. We have a lot of activities to get students engaged, to make them feel welcome, to adapt to as soon as they arrive in Canada.
Yeah.
And we also
No, that's
provide them support as well to get a
yeah.
job. So
Right.
we have a career services department,
Yeah.
where we guarantee the co-op job placement. So the co-op
Yeah.
is part of the studies that we offers.
So
Diploma.
before we moving to the co-op, Brian, we'll have to discuss a little bit more about it, because do you know what, the most of our Bangladeshi students, they feel more priority, more interest on the Ontario province, and they're very much interested for the Toronto city, because it's one of the financial district among the Canadian all the provinces. So because I send a lot of students in the Ontario province, but they more love to stay in the downtown. I mean, very close to the city center. Last year, I've been to Canada, and I have an opportunity to visit the campus. Though I don't been to campus inside, but I have visited, because to be honest with you, the location is really, really nice. As you mentioned in the quite earlier, that the student they will have a lot of flexibility. They can join their classroom after finishing that. They can go for their job, and before they starting their classes, they can go for the job also. So it's like a complete package. So those students love to study at the Toronto School of Management, because I must say, besides the quality of education, location add the great value to make to make a brand, the Toronto School of Management. So if I ask you, Brian, that what are the course that you are offering at this moment for the interested students, please?
Okay, so to add, you mentioned something about the quality of education. We have, our faculty
Yeah.
leaders, they all coming from the industry that they teach, whether it's business, IT, or tourism and hospitality, or even accounting. So all our tutors, they are very experienced, and they provide quality education to prepare our students for their future.
Yes.
Prepare them not only academically, but professionally, because it's very important when you have an academic qualification as well. When you go to a job, you are ready to be engaged and to be able to start your job as well and your career. So that's what we prepare students in Toronto School of Management in the career college. And that's why I wanted to clarify for students why TSOM is very important, because it not only help you to achieve quality education, but also to prepare you in terms of skills, in terms of experience, on how to be able to perform once you get on the job market as well. And in regards to the programs, as I mentioned, we have different field. We cover diploma in business administration, business management, tourism and hospitality, 1 year or 2 years. And also we have cybersecurity, data analytics, and as well as digital marketing, plus ACCA, which is the Association of Certified Chartered Accountancy. So we have various and broad program portfolio to accommodate everybody's needs and everybody's interests as well. So
yes. So I just love to say to our potential student that that the Toronto School of Management is like a complete package. So almost they have the 5 faculty. It's like a business faculty, hospitality and tourism faculty, big data, accounting, and information technology. So it's like a wide range of program that you could study. If I come back for the business faculty, they have the diploma in the business administration with the co-op, diploma in business management with co-op. They have the digital marketing specialties in the co-op. If I come back for the tourism and the hospitality department, they have the diploma in tourism and hospitality management. Because Brian, tourism is becoming one of the top, the
industry,
top popular programs, right?
Very much popular, and I must say, in North America, in Toronto, in Canada, the tourism industry is fast and growing, and there's so many opportunities. And in any jobs and any field that you want to evolve, they ask for qualifications and they ask for skills worker as well. So if you have studied in a school where you were able to have a co-op experience, where you've been studying and able to study and work, it gives you an advantage. It puts you on a higher leverage in terms of the job market.
Yes. No, thank you so much. So for our student, প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আপনারা সকলেই জানেন tourism and hospitality management is one of the top priority courses in Canada, especially Toronto School of Management. তাদের এই কলেজে কিন্তু আপনার tourism and hospitality department is very, very strong. They have about 5 courses they are offering for interested students, including diploma in hospitality and tourism management with the co-op. Co-op বিষয়টা কি সেই বিষয় নিয়ে Brian will be give us a little bit more about after some time. So I will be requesting to all of our students, please wait for that. And they have another topmost popular courses is called the Diploma in Fundamentals of Hospitality and Tourism, Advanced Diploma in Hospitality and Tourism Management, and Advanced Diploma in Hospitality and Tourism Management, and certificate in Customer Service Excellence with the co-op. So for the tourism and hospitality management, they have the wide range of courses, so you can select the best one that could suit with you and that could show your field of interest. Apart from the tourism and hospitality management, they have the big data analysis. So big data is a very popular, and the industrial people, they need the people. Those people are quite skilled for the big data analytics, and they have one of the professional course provider is called the ACCA. I believe that none of the Canadian institutions are providing this course, preparatory course for the ACCA examination, ACCA part-time courses. So it's like a global qualification. Brian, am I right?
That's correct. ACCA is international qualification. We've over 500,000 members globally, and there are over 5,000 members in Canada in particular. So it's very, very promising.
Very unique. Very unique.
We are the only teaching provider in North America.
Yes. Yeah, that I know. That is why I'm saying, because a lot of our students is coming to us and asking for do you have any ACCA provider, please? I said, yes, we have one of the best ACCA provider in the North America. That's called the Toronto School of Management. Because while the student will be starting on the ACCA, they will be also getting the bachelor degree from the Oxford Brookes University. Am I correct, Brian?
Yes. So they can achieve the Oxford Brookes University bachelor degree, the BSc in Applied Accounting, after completing 9 papers as per the agreement with Oxford Brookes. And also the opportunities for them to achieve an MBA, which we have at the moment. So we have a pathway with university. I don't know if we're going to talk about the pathway now, or if you want me to wait to talk about
No, we'll be talking about it a little bit later on.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, thank you. And besides, as you said, that the Toronto School of Management, they have the business faculty, they have the tourism and hospitality faculty, big data analytics, they have the course for the ACCA. Especially those people are professionals. Those people have a little bit of study gap. Some of the students are keep calling each and every day, asking that sir, I have done my bachelor in the year of 2017. I've done my bachelor 2013. After that, I'm doing my job. I must say, those people have the study gap with the good hands-on learning experience, I believe the ACCA could be one of the best course that suit for you. And then you will be a member of Chartered Accountant in Canada also. And beside that, they have the one excellent program. It's called the Diploma in Cybersecurity Specialties in the Co-op program. So this school got like a lot of programs, you know. So Brian, if you kindly give me some of the example of the importance of the co-op and how does it work? Because in Bangladesh, our people is known as like work placement. But could you please tell me a little bit more about the co-op, why it is important?
Of course, I would like to explain because the word co-op is not very famous. I mean, not very known worldwide. So in some countries, in the UK, for example, they call it internship. And you're telling me work placement in Bangladesh. So co-op is after completion of your studies, and in part, as part of your studies, you have the chance to work as well and get experience in a company. And then afterwards, you will obtain your certification after covering a certain number of hours required as part of your studies to complete with Toronto School of Management. So in various fields, depending on the program that you take, 1 year, 2 years, we have co-op varying from 3 months or 6 months. And the good thing is we have over 100 partners in terms of our co-op partners.
Wow, that's great.
Who takes a job, who provide opportunities to our students. And so far, all our students have been able to get, placement in positions in the field of their studies. And we provide, as an institution, guaranteed co-op placement. So we make sure that after completion of your studies, you will be able to secure a position in a company which will be related to your field of study, whether it's business, tourism, hospitality, IT, or accounting. So we make sure that you get a partnership with, you get a job with one of our partners.
Okay, no. Thank you so much for your kind information. So, প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আপনারা সবাই জেনে গেলেন co-op is like that during in your study period you will be having a lot of opportunity to go for industrial placement. It means that during on your study period you will have a lot of options to get some hands-on learning experience, and this hands-on learning experience is sometimes paid but sometimes is unpaid. But I believe it's not about the money, but it's all about like making connections with your employer and making some network. I believe that as soon as you finish on your qualification from that Toronto School of Management, that co-op will help you to find out a better career in entire Canada. So Brian, if I wanted to know from you that there's a lot of courses, right, that's offering currently Toronto School of Management itself, but which other program is top most popular, especially for our student, please?
Okay, as you already mentioned, the tourism and hospitality is very famous because there's a lot of opportunities in Canada. And also we have the business management program, which is a 2-year program. And it is, we have the business administration, which is 1 year, and the business management program, which is 2 years. The reason I would say it's very famous, the business management, is because students who wants to achieve, complete university degrees after, they can complete the program with us and they get credits, and also they get exemptions towards their university studies. They get scholarship when they go to university. So they get, in terms of savings as well, because they get very good, award with us currently. They get scholarships with TSOM when they study, and they get scholarship when they progress thanks to the credit that they obtain. So this makes them, in terms of value for money, it's much cheaper for them to go through TSOM and going to the university. That's why it's very, it's very good for the students to consider going through our business management program, which is very popular. Also, IT industry, there's a huge demand of, people, skills workers in the market. IT data analysts, there's a job there's a shortage of labor for the data analysts in the market. So this is something which is very famous, and people come here, they complete data analytics program, and then of course they get to have the job placement and they get experience. And sometimes companies do decide to sponsor you. They might like you, they might need you, they might like your skills if you're a hard worker, if you're a top performer in the company. We had successful stories of students who studied with TSOM, and the company, when they went to do their co-op, decided to sponsor them because they said, okay, I need a staff. I would like to sponsor that person and give them a full-time job, and they apply for immigration. So there's many avenues, many opportunities for students to.
Okay, no, that's good to hear for me. So, প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আপনারা ইতিমধ্যে জেনে গেলেন যে why we should consider Canada as of our future study destination from the Brian, and as well as we come to know that what the program is offered by the Toronto School of Management. And good news is that the Toronto School of Management provides the quality education with international recognition within very affordable tuition fees. So guys, you guys are ready? They're ready for the scholarship, Brian. If you kindly give us the good news for the scholarship,
the best news ever, because during the COVID-19 we have a special international student award that we are giving during the month of May until the end of June, and all our tuition fees compared to what they were have been reduced by almost up to 50%. So it's really good opportunities. As people are thinking about their investment, they are very mindful of what they are going to pay to study. We are giving this opportunity to our students. So yes, for example, I'm going to give you 3 examples of tuition fees and the reduction of price that we've had. For the 2 years business management program, it went from 14,500 Canadian dollars to 7,500 Canadian dollars. We're talking about it's a full package, including the 6-month co-op where they will be working for 6 months. So when you think about it, when the student works part-time and full-time during their co-op, you will be able to cover these tuition fees, 7,500. You will be able to recover these tuition fees, plus other investment that you will make to come to Canada.
So it's like for the entire 2-year program, it would be only 7,000. Am I correct?
7,500 Canadian dollars.
7,500. So it's quite convenient, guys. Imagine, because there's a lot of colleges in Ontario provinces, especially in the Toronto, and some of the colleges, they are having the chairs for the 18,000 Canadian dollar per year. But whereas if you go for the Toronto School of Management, the tuition fees for the total entire 2 years, including the co-op, that's going to be only 7,500. So I believe this is the great value ever. None of the Canadian institution offer such a kind of opportunity. So আমি আমাদের বাংলাদেশের সকল শিক্ষার্থীদেরকে বলবো, guys, if you're ready to study in Canada, I must say this is the best time ever, because for me, international admission service work for the lot of the Canadian university, college, and the institutions. Some of the students I have sending to them in the the British Columbia, they fly to come in the Ontario, and they join for the Toronto School of Management. I send a lot of students in the Manitoba, but they wouldn't sustain over there. So they come to the Ontario provinces, especially for the Toronto. So those students are thinking for during on your study period, if you carefully look after the part-time job, employability opportunity, making friends, and the city life and the community, I must say that the Toronto School of Management would be one of the best study destination that could ever you can select. So Brian, could you please tell me how long this scholarship opportunity will be, please?
It is a limited offer, to be honest with you, until the end of June. So all applications received during the month of May until the end of June, and those who have secured their admissions and bookings, including the tuition fees deposit, they will be able to be eligible for this special offer. So it is a limited time for the next 2 months, until the end of June that we're offering.
Okay. Thank you so much. So
all our programs have the scholarship for the award that, and I would like to mention that we have it for the business administration, for the tourism hospitality, even for the accounting program. We have special award currently. Our IT, our data analytics, cybersecurity, digital marketing. So all programs. More details you guys can distribute and communicate with the students when they contact the National Admission Service. You will get all details about the current award that we're giving to the students.
Okay. So before we going for that topic, but could you please tell me that, Brian, what are the requirements for getting this scholarship, please? Because the students are quite excited. They're asking for a lot of questions that how they can get this scholarship,
Okay, so as I said, currently it is given to students who apply as soon as possible until, we receive the application by the end of May at least, and then they can secure the admissions in June. They need to provide a copy of their passport. It's very important they provide a proof of identification, the application form, and their transcript as well from their qualifications for them to be considered. So this is what they need to provide at the moment, whether it's high school or whether they have a bachelor degree, whichever qualification they have, the highest qualification they need to provide during the application to be considered.
Okay, no, thank you so much. So, প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আপনারা ইতিমধ্যে জেনে গেলেন the why we should consider the Toronto School of Management for a future study destination, because there's a lot of colleges, there's a lot of institutions, but I must say the tuition fees, those people are really thinking for the affordability. I must say the Toronto School of Management, they have the great value for every international student. So, Brian, could you please tell me how long it will take time to get the letter of offer from the Toronto School of Management, please, at this moment with this COVID-19 situation?
TSOM, Toronto School of Management, is very fast in terms of application process. We process them within 24 hours. So if you get all the relevant documents, within 24 hours, the student will be sent the Wonderlic Scholastics test, which is part of the admission process. They have to do a 10-minute test online. And upon completion, they receive their student contract. So within 24 to 48 hours, everything can be completed. And I would say if the student make the tuition fees payment, within a week, within the same week, so they will get their letter of acceptance to be able to apply for their study permit.
Okay, no, thank you so much. So, do you know, Brian, because a lot of students sometimes they make us a call, they email us, and they do the WhatsApp and they make comments on our Facebook, say that the sir, I applied myself for this certain university, but very unfortunately, my offer letter is not coming yet. It takes about 2 months, and some of the colleges they also takes like more than 1 month. So I believe the Toronto School of Management, they give us the offer letter within very convenient time, that I believe.
Right. 3 to 5 business days, we have everything sorted. Yes, correctly.
So, প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আপনারা যারা উচ্চ শিক্ষার জন্য কানাডার কথা চিন্তা করছেন, I believe this is the best time ever. So please talk to your friends, family members, and your legal guardian, and come and talk to us.
Mr. Raymond, we don't have any application fee. There's no commitment. So please apply.
Yes.
Please apply,
Yes.
Submit the application. It's free of charge. Just submit your passport and application form. You apply, you do the test, which is again free of charge. TSOM pays for the test as well. You don't have to pay anything. And then you can decide once you have your offer letter in your hand. So as I'm saying, it's very important. Some institution charges $150, $200 for application fee. We don't charge anything. And we are giving you this amazing award at the moment, which is
Right.
true, to be honest with you. It's a very...
But a student need to apply through the International Admission Service to get this scholarship and the application fees waiver. Because you see on the bottom of our screen, it's showing study in Canada, work with placement, scholarship available, no application fee, apply now, and our contact details is given there. So I'll be requesting to all of the students that please make us a call and discuss with our counselor that what could be the best option for you. Because as the Brian said, if you apply through us, there is no application fees. And if you have a good academic records, I must say, you'll be eligible to get the up to 50% scholarship. No matter either you will go or not, but still you can have your letter of offer on your hand. Then you can take the decision later on. So, okay. Brian, there's a lot of questions students are asking. So let me pull some of the questions. So আমি রিকোয়েস্ট করছি আমাদের সকল শিক্ষার্থীদেরকে প্লিজ আপনাদের অল একাডেমিক ইনফরমেশন গুলো আমাদের এখানে একটু শেয়ার করুন এবং জানিয়ে দিন আপনি কি বিষয়ে জানতে চাচ্ছেন। অবশ্যই আপনার অল একাডেমিক ইনফরমেশন শেয়ারের মাধ্যমেই আমরা শুধুমাত্র আপনাদের সকল প্রশ্নের উত্তর দিতে পারবো। সুতরাং আমরা এই ফেসবুক লাইভ সেশনটি কিছুক্ষণ পরেই শেষ করে দিব। সো আমি আপনাদের সকলকে রিকোয়েস্ট করতে প্লিজ আস্ক as many question as you are. যারা স্বপ্ন দেখছেন দীর্ঘদিন ধরে কানাডাতে যাওয়ার জন্য, হয়তোবা কোনো অদৃশ্য কারণে হয়তোবা কানাডাতে পৌঁছতে পারছেন না বা যেতে পারছেন না, I believe that you can come and join with us, and we are here to give you the support. So Sultana Abdul Halim, so his question is like, my question are following. All right, my undergraduate CGPA below 3, okay, will it be difficult to get admission in MS? Okay. Number 2, I already done my MBA program. All right. Now, as far I know, Canada Visa Authority do not approve visa who are interested for the dual post-graduation in the same measure. Now, what would be the solution? Brian, would you like to give the answer, or do you want me to? Shall I proceed?
All right. Please confirm to me the qualification that the student is looking for, so I can provide the information about our admission.
Okay, I see. So students say that he has already done the 1 master's, so he's confused that either he can do for the another master's, but he got a CGPA is the below 3.0. but he's not eligible for the university. So what he can offer?
So exactly, if he wants to, if he already has an MBA but the CGPA is lower, I would suggest he comes for the business management program with us in Canada
Yes.
for 2 years, and then once he's got approved for his study permit and he's already in Canada studying, after 2 years, if he wants to improve and have a Canadian MBA, then he can move
Yes.
to University Canada West, which is one of our pathway progression pathway partners, where they can study an MBA. Also with Yorkville University, we have 2 partners. When students finish the 2 years business management program, they can progress to complete MBA. Sorry, not MBA. Sorry, they can complete the bachelor degree with the university. So that's for the student who wants to complete undergraduate. Now, if he wants to achieve another MBA, then he can choose to study ACCA, for example,
Yes.
and he can progress to university after completion. So it all depends on what
Yes.
the student would like to do. But again, there is
Yes.
no harm. I've seen students with bachelor degree. I've seen students with master's degree coming to study Canadian qualification diploma with Toronto School of Management, and they've been very successful in obtaining their visa
Yes.
as well.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for your kind help and good information. So I must request to Sultan Abdul Halim, please আপনি আপনার all academic information গুলো আমাদের কাছে kindly to email করে দিতে পারেন. You can see our email address is given on top of our head. We said that please send your all academic document and our email address is given there. It's called the assessment@iasbd.co.uk. I'll be requesting you, please send all of your academic credential like your class 10 certificate, class 10 transcript, class 12 certificate, class 12 transcript, and on your bachelor certificate and on your bachelor transcript, on your master's certificate and on your master's transcript. As you said that you have the lower CGPA, just to make it clear, we are working for the Canada for the long while, but if you have a CGPA less than 3.0, you are not eligible for the any Canadian university for doing on a master's. But for my personal experience, I must say, as of you have already done on a bachelor and the master's, you should go for a professional qualification that called the ACCA. So ACCA qualification is such a kind of qualification that if you have a 2 masters, 3 masters, or even if you are a PhD holder, still you can join there because it's a professional course. So there would be not any more question by the visa authority that you are concerned about. So I must refer that International Admission Service, we are the career doctor. You can see on the bottom that beside the scholarship and besides the workplace, when we are showing a logo, it's called a career doctor. So our responsibilities is like listen every single student carefully, and we need to know that what is your intention, and we need to know that what is your future plan. Then we'll find out the best solution. That comes from the International Admission Service. Do you know why our company name is International Student Admission Service? Because we maintain international standard for your admission and the level of your service, apart from the Canada to others priority study destination. So, Mr. Sultan Abdul Halim, thank you so much for being with us. Thanks a lot. Okay, Brian, would you like to add something?
I can see some questions here on the side in the live comments. I see when is fall admissions coming. So we are taking application at the moment for September intake, and even if you apply for the special award that we're giving at the moment until the end of June, you can apply for the September intake, which is our fall intake. So yes, admissions is available for our September intake, November intake. So we have intakes every 2 months. So this is very important for you to know. Should you wish to start in September, this is the time to apply to benefit from the special award.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much, Brian. So there is a question for me actually. Mr. Taiful Islam, I'm a student of class 10. All right. How can I attend a school in Canada? Thank you so much, Mr. Taiful Islam. I must request you, please consider on your class 10 certificate, first of all, from Bangladesh. I need to know that from which faculty you are currently studying from, and either it is a business faculty or your humanities faculty or the science faculty. Please send all of your academic documents with our email address, and people all are here to give you the correct answer, because we have a very large team. Those team are working from the since morning until the evening. So definitely we'll be introducing our team later on. So সেই পর্যন্ত আমি আমাদের সকল বাংলাদেশের শিক্ষার্থীদেরকে বলবো যে প্লিজ আপনারা এই প্রশ্নগুলো জানার চেষ্টা করছেন, please ask your question. Mr. Brian and me is here to give you the example. Thank you so much. So Brian, there's another question is come up from Dinah Juliet Costa. She said she has done the class 10th certificate in the year of 2009 from the business studies faculty, got 5 out of 5, very good result. Congratulations, Diana Juliet Costa. And the ACC 2011 consecutively from the business studies faculty, got 4.5 out of 5. Thank you so much for your good result. And again, and they have done on a bachelor from the accounting and the finance from AIUB, one of the prominent university in Bangladesh, 3.49 out of 4. Very good. Work experience 3 years plus, finance field, IELTS only 5.5. Interested working and interested for MBA or PG work to know about the opportunity for the scholarship as well as the visa. So I must say, Dania Juliet Costa, thank you so much, as you are already done on it, the bachelor, and you have done a very brilliant results, like 3.9 out of 4, and you are having the 3 years working experience. I must say, as the Brian said, that they have a lot of scholarship opportunities. It's like if you apply right now, though you'll get a conditional offer of place because you don't meet their IELTS requirement, but then again, I believe you might can get the scholarship, and later on you can develop on your IELTS score.
Absolutely,
so
absolutely.
Brian, what will be your comments? Because this student is very brilliant.
Absolutely, I look at this very impressive qualification. It's just that, the IELTS, they just need a little bit of practice, or maybe they need to do the test again. So it happens. We have a lot of students who apply. In the meantime, they complete our admissions process, and only the IELTS is pending. So in the meantime, just to benefit from this award, from this limited time offer, I would suggest she applies, choose the program or field of study she wants to do with Toronto School of Management. And then in the meantime, even though if she submits the IELTS after June, it doesn't matter, but if she can apply and secure the admissions in the meantime beforehand, right? So just to benefit from the special offer.
Okay, no, thank you so much, Mr. Brian. So, Daniel Juliet Costa madam ko bolo je please send off your ACC certificate, HCC certificate, ACC transcript, HCC transcript, certificate, bachelor certificate, and bachelor transcript, and your complete CV with your IELTS score. You can have our email addresses showing there, and on the screen you also find out our contact number, so you can take a snapshot. And after finishing this Facebook live session, and please send all of the document with us, and you may give us a call, and we have a consultant will be giving a lot of information, and we'll find out the best course that suit for you. So I must say, as we have done your bachelor's, especially in the accounting and finance, and I believe the Toronto School of Management, they have a wonderful program. It's called the ACCA. It's a professional qualification, and you have a 3 years tremendous working experience with good CGPA on a bachelor. So I must say, you can go for the ACCA qualified. Then you could study at that Toronto School of Management, and they have up to 50% scholarship. But remember, the scholarship for the limited time, so you need to apply as quick as possible. For your kind information, Dania Juliet Costa, there is no application fees if you apply through us. So you will get an offer of place within a week. Brian, how do you think about it?
That's right. That's right. It's a very good suggestion. Thank you for encouraging her. It's very important that she submits her application, and we can look at her qualification as soon as possible. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Brian. So প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আপনারা ইতিমধ্যে কিন্তু অনেকগুলো ইনফরমেশন কিন্তু জেনে গেলেন যে কেন উচ্চশিক্ষার জন্য আমরা কানাডাকে বেছে নিব, কেন আমরা টরন্টো স্কুল অফ ম্যানেজমেন্টকে আমরা বেছে নিব, টরন্টো স্কুল অফ ম্যানেজমেন্টের টিউশন ফিস কেমন, ওদের স্কলারশিপের সুযোগ সুবিধা কেমন রয়েছে, এবং ওদের কোঅপ কিংবা ওয়ার্ক প্লেসমেন্ট কি কি ধরনের রয়েছে। সো এর পরবর্তীতে আমরা আলোচনা করব যে as an international student যখন আমরা ওইখানে যাব, ওরা আমাদেরকে কি কি ধরনের সাপোর্ট দিবে। সো এই বিষয়গুলো নিয়ে জানার জন্য আমি আপনাদের সকলকে রিকোয়েস্ট করছি, প্লিজ comments in the comment section, and we'll be giving the answer. So Mr. Brian, there is another question for you.
Oh, that's a very good question. I forgot to mention, because Mr. Sultan Abdul Hamid is asking a very important question. He has a bachelor degree, a BBA, an MBA in HR management, and he wants to switch for ACCA. I highly encourage you, and I will tell you why. Not only you will obtain exemptions when you register with ACCA, so you will not have to complete 13 papers because you have a bachelor degree in business administration. That gives you exemption. You have an MBA as well, so that gives you additional exemption. So you can get almost 50% of exemptions of the module that you even more, and switch only to complete next 4, 5 papers or 6 papers, depending on how many exemptions you get. So that's already is, give you a savings in terms of the number of papers you have to complete. I highly encourage you to register for ACCA and then complete the application for exemption and then apply to TSOM as well.
No, thank you so much, Brian. So it is like a great information session, that the student, they are watching us apart from the different countryside. So they're really, really interested for their further study in Canada. So Brian, if I ask you like what kind of support you are giving once the student first arrive in the airport, all the way from the journey starting from the Bangladesh? It's like, because Canada is like a new country, new culture, and the new ideas. So how do you support for the very beginners who will be reaching in Canada?
That's right. So we have different departments. I was talking about the career services department who helps students for their job, part-time job as well when they arrive. But then also we have the accommodation department and travel department. So what happens is, as soon as you have been accepted and you got your visa, you can be in touch with our accommodation officer and contact them if you need support. So we can arrange for you, you can give you facilities to arrange pickup from the airport. We can arrange also supporting you with your accommodation booking. We make sure that you feel welcome, and we understand, it's a big change, it's a big move for you in your career to change from Bangladesh to come all the way to Canada. So we make sure that the students get all the information to help them about, their banking, opening their banking account when they arrive, obtaining a SIM card, mobile phone, all type of support to help the student to get the basic things as soon as they arrive in Canada. Our accommodation and student services team are amazing in providing the support. We know that our students, need those type of support as soon as they arrive. So we make them feel welcome from the very first day they land in Canada.
Okay, no, thank you so much, because that some of the students, for myself, I've been educated in the United Kingdom. So when I've been there a long time back, on the very beginning time, because my university people received from my Heathrow International Airport, and I feel so good because they welcome me in a completely different way, and I never feel like a homesickness because I feel like UK is my home, so I feel more comfortable. So from that day, I always make sure that every single international student, they should receive this service, because as I was an international student, so I don't want that my student will be suffering a lot, because at the end of the day, we need to give them a career advice, and we are their career advisor. So we need to be more responsible on this, So Brian, we are very close to wrap it up. So before we end, so how do you think that, do you have any message for our students? So before we moving there, I'll be requesting to all of our team members to come and join us, because we have a very big team member. So we'll be introducing on the screen, so people, they will come to know more about international admission service. So Brian, if you kindly tell me a little bit more about information that you like to add at the end.
Of course, yes. Yes, so I'm very impressed by the questions and the interest from the students. I can see that the Bangladeshi students are very focused on, achieving quality education, and also they are looking, in improving their career as well. So that's something which is very important. We welcome those students very much to apply. And please don't forget that, the COVID-19 situation should be very soon over in Canada. I'm hoping that we're going to go back to normal and our students will be able to resume classes. Currently, our existing students are studying online. So we gave them the facility to have the same quality education online. But we're hoping in a month's time, hopefully we're going to go back. So we're looking forward to welcome you guys. Please make sure apply. September fall intake is our biggest intake. So please go and apply. There's no application fee, as Mr. Raymond mentioned, and there's a limited time offer for this amazing award that we're giving, almost 50% discount in terms of the tuition fees. So that will give you enough savings for you to spend that fund that TSOM is supporting you in other expenses, such as living expenses, accommodation. So we really want to support you during this time, guys. So I highly welcome you to apply and inquire with Mr. Raymond's team, and they will be able to give you the guidance and the right assistance.
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ মিস্টার ব্রায়ান। সো প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, সর্বশেষে যে কথাটা বলতে চাচ্ছি যে আপনারা এই মুহূর্তে যে যেখানে বসে আমাদের এই ফেসবুক লাইভ সেশন দেখেছেন, শুরু থেকে শেষ পর্যন্ত সবাইকে জানাচ্ছি আবারও অভিনন্দন এবং অত্যন্ত শুভেচ্ছা ফ্রম ইন্টারন্যাশনাল অ্যাডমিশন সার্ভিস টিমের পক্ষ থেকে। ইন্টারন্যাশনাল অ্যাডমিশন সার্ভিস টিম from the day one, we are working really hard for every single international student to reach on their destination. So we have a guest today, Mr. Brian. He gave us a lot of information to make your dream true. So আমি এখন আপনাদের উদ্দেশ্যে একটু বলে দিতে চাচ্ছি যে অ্যাডমিশনের জন্য কি কি ধরনের ডকুমেন্ট প্রয়োজন রয়েছে। সো ইফ আই আস্ক টু সোফিয়া ম্যাডাম, কাইন্ডলি আপনি যদি আমাদের একটু জানেন যে অ্যাডমিশনের জন্য কি কি ধরনের ডকুমেন্টেশনের প্রয়োজন রয়েছে, প্লিজ।
থ্যাংক ইউ মিস্টার রহমান। আমি প্রথমত আন্ডারগ্রেড স্টুডেন্টদের জন্য বলছি যে অ্যাডমিশনের জন্য এবং অ্যাসেসমেন্টের জন্য কি কি ডকুমেন্টস গুলো দরকার হচ্ছে। এসএসসি সার্টিফিকেট এবং ট্রান্সক্রিপ্ট, এইচএসসি সার্টিফিকেট, ট্রান্সক্রিপ্ট, যদি কারো আইএলটিএস দেওয়া থাকে তবে আইএলটিএস সার্টিফিকেট, এবং এখন যারা ডিওলিঙ্গো টেস্টও দিচ্ছে এবং যদি ডিওলিঙ্গো টেস্টের আপনার সার্টিফিকেট থাকে সেটাও আপনি দিতে পারেন, এবং পাশাপাশি আপনার পাসপোর্ট কপি আর আপনার আপডেটেড একটা সিভি। আমি পোস্ট গ্রাড স্টুডেন্টদের জন্য বলে দিচ্ছি অবশ্যই এসএসসি সার্টিফিকেট প্লাস ট্রান্সক্রিপ্ট, এইচএসসি সার্টিফিকেট, ট্রান্সক্রিপ্ট, ব্যাচেলার সার্টিফিকেট, ট্রান্সক্রিপ্ট, আপনার মাস্টার্স যদি কারো দিয়ে থাকে তবে অবশ্যই ট্রান্সক্রিপ্ট এবং সার্টিফিকেট, আপডেটেড একটা সিভি, আইএলটিএস অথবা ডিওলিঙ্গো টেস্ট যদি দেয়া থাকে ওই সার্টিফিকেটটাও দিতে হবে। অবভিয়াসলি যদি কারো জব থাকে তবে অবশ্যই তারা জব এক্সপিরিয়েন্স লেটার অথবা যদি কারো আপনার অ্যাপয়েন্টমেন্ট লেটার থাকে সেটাও আপনারা আমাদেরকে প্রোভাইড করতে পারেন। পাশাপাশি এমওআই যেটা হচ্ছে মিডিয়াম অফ ইনস্ট্রাকশন, যাদের 4টি বছর প্রাইভেট ইউনিভার্সিটি থেকে যারা পড়াশোনা করেছে এবং অবশ্যই যারা প্রাইভেট ইউনিভার্সিটির 4 বছর ইংরেজির মাধ্যমে পড়াশোনা করেছে ওই সার্টিফিকেটও তারা প্রোভাইড করতে পারছে। এবং অ্যাডমিশনের জন্য অনেক ক্ষেত্রে ইউনিভার্সিটি তারা দেখতে চায় যে রিকমেন্ডেশন লেটার আছে কিনা, সো রিকমেন্ডেশন লেটার দুটো অবশ্যই প্রোভাইড করতে হচ্ছে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you very much. So now I come to Ms. Taposhi. Could you please explain that there is a lot of educational career counseling center in Bangladesh. Why students should consider international admission service as of their future study destination, please?
Thank you so much. আমি প্রথমে বলতে যাচ্ছি আসলে ইন্টারন্যাশনাল অ্যাডমিশন সার্ভিস আমাদের নামের সাথে আমাদের কাজের পরিচয় পাওয়া যায়। আমরা সার্ভিসে বিশ্বাস করি এবং আমরা হচ্ছে আপনার ক্যারিয়ার ডক্টর হিসেবে কাজ করি। এটা বলতে আমি বোঝাতে যাচ্ছি যে আসলে ডক্টররা যেরকম প্রত্যেকটা রোগীর প্রত্যেকটা সিমটমস এবং প্রত্যেক সবকিছু অ্যানালাইসিস করে কিন্তু মেডিসিনটা সাজেস্ট করে বা ট্রিটমেন্ট সাজেস্ট করে, ঠিক সেভাবে আমরা আপনার একাডেমিক ট্রান্সক্রিপ্ট এবং কোন দেশটি ভালো হবে সেটি আমরা ডিসাইড করে থাকি। সো বিদেশে যাওয়ার জন্য এটি সবচেয়ে মুখ্য একটি ব্যাপার যে আপনি কোন কোর্সে যাচ্ছেন, কোন সাবজেক্টে যাচ্ছেন, কোন ইউনিভার্সিটিতে যাচ্ছেন, এবং আমরা আপনার ভিসা রিলেটেড সব ডকুমেন্টস খুব দক্ষতার সাথে সাজিয়ে থাকি। আমাদের ডেডিকেটেড টিম আছে অ্যাসেসমেন্টের জন্য, ডকুমেন্টস অ্যাসেম্বল করার জন্য। সো এই সব কিছু যদি আপনি কনসিডার করেন আপনি একদম ফুল প্যাকেজ পাচ্ছেন বিদেশে যাওয়া পর্যন্ত, এবং বিদেশে যাওয়ার পরেও আমরা ওখানে স্টুডেন্টদের প্রতিনিয়ত সাপোর্ট করে থাকি, তাদের এডুকেশনের খোঁজ খবর নিয়ে থাকি, তারা কেমন আছে, কোনো সাপোর্টের প্রয়োজন কিনা, বা তাদের ফ্যামিলি বাংলাদেশে কেমন আছে, আমরা একটা সুসম্পর্ক সবসময় মেনটেন করে থাকি। সো এটা হচ্ছে কি একটা এডুকেশনাল ইনস্টিটিউট যেরকম ভাবে কাজ করে আমরা কিন্তু সেভাবেই কাজ করছি। আমরা সবসময় সার্ভিসে বিশ্বাস করি। সো আমরা চাবো যে আপনারা একবার হলো আমাদের অফিসে আসবেন, আমাদের কাছ থেকে সার্ভিস নেবেন, আপনাদের ডকুমেন্টস গুলো আমাদের ইমেইলে সেন্ড করবেন যেন আমরা আপনাকে একটা প্রপার গাইডলাইন দিতে পারি। ধন্যবাদ।
অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ মিস তাপসী ফর ইউর কাইন্ড ইনফরমেশন এন্ড কনসার্ন। তো প্রিয় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আজকে আপনারা সকলেই জেনে নিলেন যে কানাডাতে উচ্চশিক্ষার জন্য আমরা কেন যাব, টরন্টো স্কুল অফ ম্যানেজমেন্ট আমাদেরকে কি কি ধরনের সুযোগ সুবিধা প্রোভাইড করছে, এই সাথে আমরা আজকে আলোচনা করেছি টরন্টো স্কুল অফ ম্যানেজমেন্টের অবস্থান কোথায় এবং টরন্টো স্কুল অফ ম্যানেজমেন্টের বর্তমানে স্কলারশিপের কি কি ধরনের সুযোগ সুবিধা রয়েছে। পুরো বিষয়গুলো নিয়ে কিন্তু আজকে আমরা অনেকক্ষণ ধরে আলোচনা করলাম। তো এর বাইরেও যদি আপনাদের মনের মধ্যে লুকিয়ে থাকা আর কোনো যদি প্রশ্ন যদি থেকে থাকে, প্লিজ ডোন্ট ফরগেট টু মেক আস আ কমেন্টস অন দ্য কমেন্ট সেকশন এন্ড গিভ আস আ কল। উই আর রেডি টু গিভ ইউ অল কাইন্ড অফ সাপোর্ট। তো আগামীতে নতুন কোনো সেশনে অবশ্যই আপনাদের সামনে আবারও দেখা হবে। আপনাদের সকলের অভিজ্ঞতার অবগতির জন্য জানানো যাচ্ছে যে আগামীকাল রাত 9টার দিকে ঠিক আমরা আরো একটি ফেসবুক লাইভ সেশন করতে যাচ্ছি। সেই লাইভ সেশনে আমাদের ক্যানাডিয়ান ইনস্টিটিউশনের রিপ্রেজেন্টেটিভরা থাকবে। সো আপনি অনুগ্রহপূর্বক আপনার অল একাডেমিক ইনফরমেশন নিয়ে আমাদের কাছে প্রশ্ন করার জন্য রেডি থাকুন। আগামীতে আবারও কোনো নতুন সেশন নিয়ে দেখা হবে আপনাদের সামনে। সে পর্যন্ত আপনারা সবাই ভালো থাকবেন, সুস্থ থাকবেন। আজ তাহলে এই পর্যন্তই। শুভরাত্রি। আসসালামু আলাইকুম।